All right, my beautiful people, man. Good morning to you. Thanks so much for joining us here this morning on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. I'm glad you guys are here. You guys are ready to rock and roll. Good morning to you. Demarius up in the house. Good morning to you, Miss Vivian Reed. Thanks so much for joining. Those that are in YouTube Live, those that are on Instagram Live. I don't know how this Instagram thing don't be working for me, by the way. So we're gonna try to make it through. But this is New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put in the book, we absolutely will find it. Good morning to you, Mr. A. Ron Black Legacy up in the house. If you could go ahead and put your website address down in the comments as well. Wherever it is that you represent, go and let us know what it is that you do and where we can find you. That's right. Tell us what you do and where we can find you. In other words, don't just put your link down. Put down there what your link represents. You can't. It's easier to sell when people know what you do. It's easier to get them to click on your link when they know what you do. So let us know what you do and also where we can find you. And then as this thing goes out into the ether world, into the universe, people not only will see me, but they will see you. They'll see those that support this stream where Black people do read. You put in the book, we absolutely will find it. Change the way that you think. You'll change your life forever. This is 30 minutes a day to keep broke away. And we're going to pick up where we left off at yesterday. I got so much to share, by the way. I might go on a rant today. I might just do that because I got something very important I want to share with you guys this morning as we talk about how the rich do it. And one thing that I learned, one valuable lesson that I reconfirmed yesterday, not learned, was that you have, if you really, really want to be successful, and you really, let me say this, you're going to be successful anyway. Let me say it this way. If you really want to get to that success more efficiently, you're gonna learn very soon that you have to get the riffraff out of your life. And the riffraff shows up in so many different forms. It's not until you mature in what you do that you be able to recognize it sooner. How many guys are saying right now that you wish you could have recognized the riffraff in your life a lot sooner? You recognize when people were wasting your time a lot sooner, that you were able to pick up on that thing ASAP Rocky, get them out of your life so you can keep moving. I'm telling you, many of us, we are carrying around dead weight and don't even know it. Let me say it again. We're carrying around dead weight and don't even know it. Why? Because we can't recognize dead weight. And so we do what we call it, we tolerate the dead weight, not realizing that the dead weight is holding us back. I'm telling you, one of the biggest things I reconfirmed yesterday was to be able to recognize dead weight and get rid of it. That's right. That don't mean I don't love them. It just means I can't hang out with them. I can't let them hold me back because I'm building something here. And they're not here to build. They're here to break. They're here to delay. They're here to wait. And I'm telling you that your dream can't wait on them. Listen, your dream can't wait on them. It's your dream. Your dream can't wait on them. I probably don't have to say nothing else this morning, and that'll be enough. Your dream can't wait on them. If you wait on them, you'll be waiting forever. It's your dream. God's giving you a task, you a mission to complete. Just imagine if good old Jesus, he waited on all the disciples. We wouldn't have what we have now in the Christian church. You can't wait on other people to fulfill your dream. Matter of fact, I want you to think right now, if you want to confirm what I'm saying is true, right now I want you to think about your dream. And when you dream, or this dream that you've had, whatever's been given to you, whatever's impressed upon you, whatever you went to bed with last night, you woke up with this morning, did it include the people who are holding you back? I guarantee you, you didn't see them in your dream. But yet you're waiting on them to build your dream. If they were a part of your dream, they would have been in your dream. You know what I'm saying? Think about what I'm saying, people. The dream that's been given to you, the mission that you have, your lot in life, when it comes and you dream about it, do you see them in your dream? If not, that means they're not a part of your dream. Stop waiting on people to build your dream. Hey, I'll give you plenty of time. Hit that like button, that share button, all that good stuff, man. It's time to get the show on the road. It's the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Gonna bring a little bit of a different sound with us here this morning. I'm going back to the old school, man. One of the first sets that we have, Mr. DJ. Hit the music.
All the words from the pages can change your world. Your world can change your heart. It can change your mind. It can change your life. World can change your world.
All right, my beautiful people, thanks so much for joining us here this morning here on the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put in the book, we absolutely will find it. I'm your host, ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, CEO of ERGJ Black Bazaar, CEO of ERGJ Black Bookstore, also international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. That's right, The Black Billionaires Club, a book I wrote in 2017, and it's a study of Black wealth. And I just believe that if you want to be wealthy, that's a good conditional statement because it's an if statement. It says that you can or you can't, you will or you won't, you do or you don't. It's all about your perception on what you want to do, what you want to accomplish here in this life. If you want to be wealthy, I believe you should study wealthy people. Everybody put in the console, study. You should study wealthy people. Don't listen to poor dad. Listen to rich dad. Don't listen to poor dad. He can tell you what not to do, but he can't tell you what to do. Listen to Rich Dad. He can tell you what not to do and what to do if you want to be rich and you want to take those riches and then finance your own mission. Now, I don't know about you, but I decided for my life that I'm going to study billionaires. I'm not going to study brokenaires. I'm going to study billionaires. And that's exactly what I do each and every day. And that's why we're getting into the book today, How to Be Rich. That's right, how to be. How many guys right now are saying you want to be rich? I'm telling you, as I go into the schools, I go teach around the country, I go into these high schools and these middle schools, I ask the kids, raise your hand if you want to be rich. Not many of them don't raise their hand. Sad. Now, I'm not talking about all those other schools. I'm talking about the schools that's filled with boys and girls that look like me. I asked the community, how many of you, by the show of your hands, want to be rich? You will be surprised how many children do not raise their hand. See, the concept of riches, the concept of prosperity, the concept of wealth, it doesn't even register with the kids in our community. That is a shame. Well, we can change that. How? We must be the change that we want to see. We got to work on being wealthy ourselves so they can see what wealth looks like, and then they can aspire to be that as well. They might not pick up this book. Hopefully they will, because you'll get the book. You can go to www.theblackbillionairesclub.com, www.theblackbillionairesclub.com, and get the book today. Now, what else can you do? Right? Not only can you get the book, you can join the club. That's right, $10 a month, a $10 decision to change your life forever, to get around people who's serious about success. Don't hang around people that all they want to do is have meetings. No, 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 no. Get around people that want to take action. So if you're serious about building your dream and you're saying, hey, I need to get around like-minded people. Now, I want you to think about that word like-minded. Because many people are like-minded and they hang around like-minded broke folk. And so you are broke with them. You want to get around like-minded people who are advancing towards their dreams, who are building wealth for themselves and for others. Like-minded people. Now, when I talk about money, I want you to understand it's not about the money. It's about the character. See, you must be wealthy in your mind long before you're wealthy in your wallet. You must have a wealthy spirit, a wealthy smile. You must be wealthy in your mind. See, money is just the outward expression of what's going on the inside. And I truly believe that many of us are broke because we are broken on the inside. We haven't fixed this stuff yet. We haven't fixed this stuff yet. And we're trying to fix everything else. No! Things will change for you when you change. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Things will change for you when you change. If you are unwilling to change, then expect there to be no change in your life. Things will change for you when you change. Until then, things will remain the same. Okay? And we're going to get into the book. What's going on? Good morning to you, Ms. Mona Johnson. Hello, everybody that's over at Instagram Live. We're going through the book, How to Be Rich. Why Not You? And we're picking up where we left off at yesterday, which is how the rich do it. Everybody put in the comments on how the rich do it. See, we're going to learn a little bit about how the rich do it. Okay? And so we're picking up here. We got a compilation of great wisdom from the world's greatest wealth builders. Now, I don't know about you, but I think I want to learn from the world's greatest wealth builders. Right? The world's great. I'm not listening to Joe Blow on the TV. And no. I'm listening to wisdom of the ages, of people that have done it and proven it, not just talked about it. Wisdom of the ages, wisdom from the world's greatest wealth builders. Wallace D. Wallace, who wrote The Science of Getting Rich, let's hear what he has to say. He says, affirm always there is no poverty, despite appearances. Now he's talking about what comes out of your mouth. There is no labor from which most people shrink as they do from that of sustained and consecutive thought. Is it the hardest work in the world? The hardest work in the world is to train the way that you think. To change the way that you think is the hardest work in the world, is what he just said. This is especially true when the truth is contrary to appearances. So when reality, you see reality, right? Or you see what is called the appearances, what you see on the outside is different from the truth that you hold on the inside. What do you do? Like Wakita said, I am rich. Now she is rich. But then she can look on the outside. She can look at the appearances and be like, well, it don't look like I'm rich. What do you do? So especially true when the truth is contrary to appearances. Every appearance in the visible world tends to produce a corresponding form in the mind that observes it. And this can only be prevented by holding the thought of the truth. Everybody put in the comments of the truth. To look upon the appearances of poverty will produce corresponding forms in your mind unless you hold to the truth that there is no poverty. There is only abundance. And I'm telling you, yesterday, we went out yesterday, we could see people who believed. There were people who saw opportunity, and there were other people who saw obstacles. And my good friend Demarius said, he said, man, I just have learned to be open, to open myself up to opportunity. I'm telling you, it's so easy to see obstacles because you see the obstacles, you don't recognize the opportunity. But when you open yourself up to see opportunity, you don't even consider the obstacles. Which one captures your attention first? Why you can't do it or why you can? I'm telling you, so many people, they literally talk themselves out of making money because the very first thing that they see or that they notice is why they can't do something instead of why they can. Matter of fact, not even why they can, why they must. I mean, that is much more powerful. I must do this. How many guys got some stuff in your life right now that you're saying, I must do this. I gotta do it. I gotta do this. And I don't care what I see or what I notice or what's on the outside or what they showing down the street or what's on TV or what I listen to the radio. I must do this. I'm beyond I can do it. I'm to the point where I must do it. How many are watching right now? You saying, I gotta do this. Now, I don't know what this is for you, but I know that I know who I'm talking to this morning. I know who the good Lord has sent across this stream, no matter where you are. And I'm talking to people saying, I know that I can do it, but now I recognize that I must do it. So to look upon the appearances of poverty will produce corresponding forms in your own mind unless you hold to the truth that there is no poverty. There's only abundance. To think riches when in the midst of appearances of poverty requires power. There's a different level of power when you can see circumstances, but you can see abundance throughout those circumstances. See, I'm in the hood. And if I paid attention to reality or I paid attention to appearances, I would be just like the rest of the people in the hood. But I'm not in the hood to be like the hood. I'm in the hood to lift up the hood. That's why he sent me, to change the hood. See, most people, they'll say, no, the hood gonna always be the hood, however we perceive that to be. And I say, yeah, the hood will always be the hood, but it's gonna be a better hood because I'm in it. How many guys are places right now that you say, no matter where I go, I make it better because I'm there? It don't matter. Listen, some of us, we listen to real estate. In location, location, location. No, I'm trying to tell you that because you are there, the location is right, is pristine. You just have to make it better. This is what Quick Trip does. They go to the hood, they find a street, they say, we're going to set up right here, and all the cars going to come right here, and we're going to make this place better because we are here. You think they care about the bars on the doors and the gated the community? No, they don't. They say, we're going to make this place better. This power can only be acquired by getting hold of the basic fact that is behind all appearances. The fact is that there's one thinking substance from which and by which all things are made. Then we must grasp the truth that every thought held in this substance becomes a form, and that we can so impress our thoughts upon it as to cause them to take a form and become visible things. When we realize this, we lose all doubt and fear, for we know that we can create what we want to create. Everybody put in the console, create. We can create what we want to create. We can get what we want to have, and we can become what we want to be. That begs the question, what do you want? See, these words, you first have to believe them and accept them. We can create what we want to create. We can have what we want to have, and we can become what we want to be. What do you want to create? What do you want to have? And who do you want to be? Say that again for the people in the back. What do you want to create? What do you want to have? And who do you want to be? There's a reason why I study billionaires, because I want to be a billionaire. Simple. That may not be your goal. That may not be your desire. What do you want to create? What are you going to create? What do you want to be? And what do you want to have? And who do you want to be? Kristen D. Larson has talked about this. Create wealth instead of competing for it. Listen to this. This is what I talked about yesterday in one of my posts when I said that if the church learns how to create wealth, they don't have to compete nor beg for it. They got the great book, but they have not learned how to use the great book. This is the craziest. I tell you, that's got to be one of the most befuddling things that I have ever perceived or saw here on this earth. That the institution teaches from the great book, but they don't apply from the great book for themselves. It makes no sense. Create wealth instead of competing for it. In other words, there's more than enough to go around. It's contingent upon you creating. Stop competing. Just simply create. There is no competition in what I'm doing because I create every day. How about you? Some of us are waiting on something to make money. No, you don't have to wait. Just create. Do not believe in this. Do not believe it when the world tells you to step over others to succeed. Those who practice this will find one day that everyone they know has deserted them. When they call out in anguish and loneliness, no one will hear them. To consider oneself before all others is to warp every noble and divine impulse. Let your soul expand. Oh, I like that. Let your soul expand. Let your heart reach out to others in loving and generous warmth. If you do this, again, a conditional statement, if, which means that you can or you can't, you will or you won't, you do or you don't. If you do this, your life will have great and lasting joy. Prosperity will seek you out. Notice this, it didn't say that you'll seek prosperity, but prosperity will seek you out. Again, wealth, success, money, all this stuff is not something that you pursue. It's something that you attract by becoming an attractive person. Money is not something that you pursue. It's something that you attract by becoming an attractive person. Let your soul expand. Let your heart reach out. If you do this, your life will have great and lasting joy. Riches secured by destructive competition are never satisfactory and permanent. They are yours today and another's tomorrow. Remember, if you are to become rich in a scientific and certain way, you must rise entirely out of the competitive thought. You got to get out of the competitive thought and into the creative thoughts. You must never think for a moment that supply is limited. Supply is unlimited. Everybody put in console unlimited. Supply is unlimited. Know that there are countless millions of dollars worth of treasure in the mountains of the earth, not yet brought to light. And know that if there were not, more would be created from thinking substance to supply your needs. Know that money you will need. Know that the money you need will come, even if it is necessary for 1,000 people to be led to the discovery of new sources tomorrow. Know that the money you need will come. Never look at the visible supply. Look always at the limitless riches in divine substance. And know that they are coming to you as fast as you can receive and use them. This is where I think we make the mistake. We want more, not realizing that we can't even manage more. See, as you become a better manager of money, you are given greater responsibility. In other words, the world says that, hey, now, because you're a great manager of money or a great steward of money, we can trust you with more money and you can manage more. But because you haven't learned how to manage the little bit that you got, let me say that, because you haven't learned to manage the little bit that you got, why on earth would the world give you more so you can destroy yourself? That doesn't make sense. Do you comprehend what I'm saying? Well, let me say it again. If you can't even manage the little bit that you got, why would the universe, why would God, why would the divine source, whatever you want to call it, why would they give you more to manage in order for you to destroy yourself? But here's the good news. When you learn how to manage what you got, you can then be entrusted to manage more. What does that say? You want more money, you want more coming into your storehouse, you must become a great manager of what you already have. Be a good steward. Stop wasting all your wealth. Stop giving it all away. You got $100 a day and $5 tomorrow. That don't make no sense. You're a bad manager. You want the riches, but you don't want you want the money, but you don't want the education. You don't want you don't want to learn how to manage it. I mean, ask yourself right now. Let's be honest. Can we be honest today on Fantastic Friday? Yeah, let's just be honest today. If you were to look at how you handle money, how you manage money, this is you got to be honest with yourself. You cannot level up until you are honest. If you were to look at how you manage money right now, ask yourself this: would you hire yourself to be the CFO? That's a certified financial officer. Would you even hire yourself to handle the money of your empire? If you just simply look at how you handle money right now, would you trust yourself to make sure that it was more than enough? Great question to ask. Want to build an empire? Want to leave a legacy? Want to leave an inheritance to your children's children? Would you hire yourself to be the money manager of your own corporation? Oh, y'all didn't think I was gonna ask the tough questions this morning, huh? Y'all thought I was gonna be good. I was gonna be nice this morning. Never look at the visible supply. Look always to limitless riches and divine substance, and know that they are coming to you just as fast as you can receive and use them. Nobody, by cornering the visible supply, can prevent you from getting what is yours. Nobody can prevent you from getting what is yours, getting what you deserve. I want you to understand that there's a difference between need and deserve. Many people think that, hey, I should get money because I need it. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. The law says that you reap and you'll sow. So that means that if you have done something, you will reap the benefits of what you have sown. So it's not about need. A lot of people need money, but very few people are willing to sow so they can then reap the rewards of what they have sown. You see, many people want people to be nice to them. They want friends, but they want sow friendliness and say they don't reap friendliness. They say, no, I'm a person. I'm a human being. You're supposed to be nice to me. No, that's not how it works. You reap what you sow. And you don't realize, and we fail to realize, even me, we fail to realize that we are in the situation that we are in currently right now because what we have sown. We're always looking at the results instead of looking at the initial action. What have you sown? Put that in the comments below. What have you sown? You are where you are because what you have sown, what you have deposited, the seeds that you have planted have brought you to your fulfillment of those seeds. You're cultivating what you have sown. What have you sown? Now it's easy to know what you sown because all you got to do is look at what you're reaping. What have you sown? This is me and you, this is our job to be a farmer and to pay attention to the seeds that we are sowing into our own life. What have you sown? Not many people want to go this deep. They don't want to go this far back. They don't want to take personal responsibility for the condition that they're in. They want to blame everything else but themselves. Not realizing that they've been sowing dysfunction for 10 years. And now they got dysfunction in their life. They've been sowing stress for 10 years. Now they got stress in their life. They've been sowing broke in their life for ages. And now they got broke in their life. And they never look at what have I sown. Only thing they see is what they have reaped. What it is that you need doesn't come to you because you have a need for it. What you get is what you get because you deserve it based upon what you have sown. You reap what you sow. That is a truth that I ain't got to say it. If you really look at your life, you will see, man, okay, I've been sowing deceit. I've been sowing stress. I've been sowing dysfunction. I've been sowing broke. I've been sowing poverty. I've been sowing anger. I've been sowing hate. I've been sowing all this stuff. And now I wonder why I'm in the situation that I'm in, where I'm all alone and nobody likes me, where I can't find people to talk to, where I feel like it's just me against the world. No, baby, that's because of what you have sown, not because of what you have reaped. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord, I must be on fire today. I don't know what's going on. I got a lot to say. So never allow yourself to think for an instant that all the best building spots will be taken before you get ready to build your house unless you hurry. Never worry about the conglomerates and the cartels and get anxious for fear they will soon come to own the whole earth. Never get afraid that you will lose what you want because some other person beat you to it. That cannot possibly happen. You are not seeking anything that is possessed by anybody else. You are causing what you want to be created from divine substance, and the supply is without limits. The supply is limitless. Man, there's so much more to go in this book. We're going to stop right there, though. 30 minutes a day. I'm going to keep it at 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day to keep broke away. This is New Black Wall Street Book Club. We've been going through the book, How to Be Rich. Why not you? At this time, I got to ask what I ask every episode. Very simple quote from my mentor, my virtual mentor, Mr. Warren Buffett. He says this, that price is what you pay, but value is what you get. Right now, I want you to think about the price you paid to be here. It didn't cost you a dime, but it didn't cost you a dime of money, but it did cost you a dime of your time. And time is way more valuable than money. 30 minutes of your time today, 30 minutes to keep broke away. That's what the cost was. That's the price that you paid to be here. Now, as you think about the price, now I want you to think about the value that you received. And in the comments below, I'd like for you to share, what did you learn today? Was this worth your time? Why was this worth your time? What nugget did you take away that's sticking with you right now, saying, I think I found something? What value did you receive today? Now, I know that I talk faster than you type, so I'll give you a minute to put that in the comments below. And as I always say, man, I want you really to understand this law that most people break every day. It's the law of reciprocity, that you give as much, if not more, than you get. Well, here's the deal, guys. If you've gotten anything out of the day, it will behoove you to give something in return. Now, I'm not asking you to give me money. I'm asking you to do a like. I'm asking you to do a share. I'm asking you to do an invite. I'm asking really for your feedback for today. I want to know what value you got out of today. Now, I want to tell you that many people, there's going to be only a few people that's going to actually respond and understand this law. Most of the time, there's people who just simply get something and they never give back. They find themselves financially constipated, always wanting more, but never giving out. You find yourself constipated. There's a reason why money can't flow into your storehouse. Why? Because you continuously break the law. Well, don't be that person today. Be the person that says, I understand the law. I accept the law. I'm going to use the law to get what I want. What did you get out of today? Well, guys, this is ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. And this is the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put in the book, we absolutely will find it. Hey, man, you got an opportunity to join with us on this crusade to change your life and take your business to a whole nother level by simply joining the Black Billionaires Club. It's a $10 decision that you can make today. And I want to tell you, you have about 7 days left before you no longer can make that $10 decision turns into a $20 decision. And here's the deal. If you have a hard time making a $10 decision that'll change your life, you are not prepared to make a $10,000 decision. You're not prepared to take a $10 million decision because you got a problem with $10. And that's where your stinking thinking stays. You got a problem making a $10 decision. You are not in a position to ever make a $10,000 decision. Hey, I want you to remember this, man. Oh, let's say Demaria said, hey, I've learned to see abundance and seek the solutions. I need to grow. Absolutely. What's going on, Landscape Liars up in the house, man? Said, I've learned to see abundance. See, when you see opportunity instead of obstacles, you can make some moves. Stop paying attention to what won't work and start finding out what will work and work it. I'm telling you, this stuff is so simple. I didn't learn it overnight, though. I learned it over time. Change doesn't happen overnight. Change happens over time. You might not change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. Simply by changing the way that you think, you'll change your life forever. I want you to remember this, that it takes a village, and it starts with us. It starts with a man or woman looking in the mirror and deciding they're going to be the change they want to see. You're going to be the change that you want to see in your community. You're going to be that person that nobody else will be, and then you'll be the person that everyone looks up to. Be the change that you want to see. Hey, Aaron said, man, great value. What stood out most is thinking about what have I sown and how to sow better habits. Absolutely, brother. Yes. How to sow, how I got to take responsibility of what I am sowing. Here's the deal, man. You can't change what you have reaped, right? Because you can't go back and change what you sown. But you can change what you will reap by changing what you sow today. Changing what I've sown and how to sow better habits. Absolutely, brother. Hey, man. Let's build, man. Let's build these businesses. Let's build our community. Let's build these bank accounts. Let's build each other. And let's do it together. We all we got. I know ain't nobody coming to the hood to save us. We're going to save ourselves. We're going to be like Harriet Tubman and just keep finding our way to freedom. We all we got. But guess what? That's enough. I pray to God to preserve each and every one of you, that you'll be able to make it through today, tomorrow, this weekend, and we can meet again on Monday right here on New Black Wall Street Book Club. Until that time, you know what time it is. DJ, hit the music.